name is Claire from the Mardyke Arena, and today's class is Stretch and Tone for the older adult and Energize Your Life participants. So we're just going to be focusing on flexibility, a bit of mobility, and of course a bit of toning as well. So for today's class, what you will need is a nice sturdy chair, a towel. If you have a mat at home, you can use that. If not, you can use a towel or a blanket, and some weights. If you don't have weights, some food cans or anything a little bit heavy that you have in the food press. So starting off today, what we're going to do is we're going to start off on the chair. So sitting down, I want you to make sure you're aware of your posture, so you have a nice straight back, your feet are hip distance apart, and a little gap between your feet, and a nice tight core, so by pulling the belly button in. So what you're going to do is you're just going to start off with the neck. So we're just going to turn the head over to the side for a second or two, bring it back center, and then over to the other side. Each time that you do that, try and get a little bit further so that you're holding the stretch, and again on both sides. Don't worry if you find that you can turn your head more to one side. So doing this on a daily basis will help to improve the flexibility on the neck, bring it center again. Next one then is bringing your ear down, feeling the stretch coming down from your ear, down through your neck, holding it for a second or two, and back up center. Over to the other side, and back up center. And last time, and again up center. So the next one then is for the back of the neck. So sometimes we find we have a lot of tension in the back of the neck. So you're going to place your hands on your head. You're going to tuck the chin in and just gently push down using your fingertips, and then back up center. Tucking the chin in, gently push down with your fingertips, and back up center. And we'll do one more. Tucking the chin in, and then back up center. Into the shoulders, you're going to roll the shoulders up and back. So as you roll them back, lift, pushing the chest out, take a nice deep breath in. And then in the opposite direction, lifting them up and rolling them forward. Do two more. And last one. Excellent. This time we're just going to do bigger circles, bringing in our elbows, rolling the elbows back, opening up the chest, nice deep breaths in as you roll the elbows. And then again in the opposite direction. So try and get the circles a little bit bigger with the elbows. And last one, and down. So you should start to feel a little bit of warmth there in the shoulders. Next one then, just feeling the warmth again a bit more. So you're just going to bring your hands straight out by your side and just do little circles in a clockwise and then in an anti-clockwise direction. That's it. 3, 2, 1, and then bring it down. Excellent. So the next one again, if you find that you're not again aware of your posture, just try and remember to try and keep that back nice and straight. Pull the belly button in to engage your core muscles. So starting off, we're just going to straighten out the leg. You're going to rotate the ankle in a clockwise and then in an anti-clockwise direction, and placing it back down firmly on the floor. The second leg into clockwise direction, and then into an anti-clockwise, and placing it firmly on the floor. Then we're going to lift our heels off the floor, engaging our calves here, up onto our toes and back down again. Up onto our toes, and feel that tightness in your calves as you come up onto your toes. So warming up the legs before we go into a standing position. That's it, excellent. And two more. And last one. From there then we're going to go into a seated march. So what we're going to do is place our hands down by your side. Back is nice and straight. You're going to lift the knee off the floor or off the ground. So you're going to lift the knee up and down. lift the knee up and down. And when you do this exercise, again, try and keep the core nice and tight. Your back is straight, lifting up and down. That's it. So we see if we can do it a little bit faster. So if you find it's too fast, just go at your own pace. 4, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, so from there then what we're going to do is we're going to catch a hold of our towel, nice and long. You're just going to place it at the side of your thighs and hold in that grip there. So from there, placing the towel on your thigh, you're going to lift up and stretch, taking a nice deep breath in, breathing in, and exhale back down. Do one more, lift up, breathe in, and exhale back down. Now for the next one, we're going to hold those hands back up over the head, nice and tall. You're going to inhale and you're going to pull with the lower hand down to the side so you're feeling stretch on the opposite side of the body. Bring it back up center and then again pull down with the lower hand, feeling that stretch into the side of the body. Do it once more on each side and up center. And then the last time, pulling down and up center. Placing the towel down. You're going to place your hands on top of each other, so palm onto elbow. From that position, and again shoulder height, you're going to rotate over to the side. Try and keep your head center of your arms. And then over to the other side, again getting that little bit of a stretch into your waist. Once more on each side, and then back over again. Excellent. So from there we're going to stand up, or we're going to hold on to the chair. I'm just going to turn it to the side. So from here we're just going to bring ourselves into a little march, just to kind of get the heart rate up a little bit more. So try and get the arms engaged, so as much of the body moving as possible. So you're just going to give me a heel tap, like so. Again, you can engage the arms as much as you can. That's it. And from there then we're going to hold the leg out and we're going to pause. As we pause, we keep that leg straight, and with our hands we're going to kind of swoop down towards our feet and then up straight again. Heel on the floor, leg is straight, and swoop down. So as you do that, you're feeling the stretch in towards your hamstrings, through your glutes at the back of your legs. We'll do 2 more. And last time, back down again. Okay, perfect. From there then, you're going to step from side to side. So just again, engaging the hips, warming them up for the next exercise. Make sure that there's nothing in your way. Taking nice deep breaths in. So then we're going to pause it, we're going to slow it down. So we're going to step, we're going to lean towards the direction that we're going, so that leg is straight, and then we're going to stand up. Step, lean, feel that stretch in your inside of your thigh, and then stand up. Step and lean, and stand up. Step and lean. Do 2 more. And last one. And up. So then we're going to bring ourselves back into a march. Engaging the arms. Nice deep breaths in. And this time what we're going to do is we're going to tap our heel behind us. We're going to tap and tap. If you can touch your heel, that's fine. Just bring it up as far as you can. Bring the legs behind. Try not to lift the knees out front. That's it. And then we're going to stop. We're going to pause. If your chair is alongside you, you can hold on for balance. I want you to catch a hold of your shoe or your foot and hold that stretch. So stretching out your quadricep here in front of your thigh. Feeling the stretch all the way up from the knee, up right up towards the hip. And then release, and then again on the other side. Again, hold on for balance if you need to. Make sure the hips are straight, body's in a nice straight line, core is engaged. That's it, and relax it. Now, so the chair is in front. You can use it for support if you need to, or even just knowing that it's there if you need to catch a hold of it. So we're going to bring it into a squat. So we're going to sit down, hold onto the chair if you need to, and then stand back up. You can also have the chair behind you if you need to tap your hips off the chair and then stand up again into a straight position. Try not to only come up halfway, so always fully straighten up after each squat. So bring it down and up. And then if you're a little bit more confident, you can bring the hands up higher, pushing the hips back, feel the stretch through the seating muscles. That's it. 3 more. 2. And 1. So it's a squat from warming up those legs. So from there we're going to go into the lunge. So we're going to step forward. Then you're going to bring the back leg down. You can hold onto the chair again for support. And then you're going to step back. Step forward with the opposite leg. Lunge down. And then step back. So it's important to go down as far as you can. You don't need to go all the way down to the floor. Even just a small little bend like so is perfect. And then step back. If you don't need the support of the chair, you can bring your hands out in front and into a full lunge. Keeping the back nice and straight. Try not to put the weight over your front leg, which will make it harder for you. Excellent. Do 2 more. And last one. Brilliant. From there then what we're going to do is we're going to hold on to the chair, or if you're near your countertop, you can hold on to that for balance. So you're going to hold on and you're going to come up onto your toes and down flat on your feet. Up onto your toes and flat. So working the calves there, your lower leg. So if you are holding on and you want to work a little bit more on your balance, you could just maybe perhaps just hold on with one hand. And when you feel you're ready then, you can just hover your hands over so that if you do lose your balance, you can catch a hold again. That's it. And from there then, we're going to lift up the toes off the ground. So working a little bit more on the balance. So up onto your toes, lifting your heel or your toes off the floor, lifting your heels up, toes up, and again you can just use your hands for a little bit more balance as you just rock through your feet. That's it. We'll go 2 more. And last one. And down. Okay, so from there then what I want you to do is I want you to catch a hold of your weights. So if you have dumbbells or any resistance equipment that you have at home, so either food tins or anything like that. So we have our weights and we're starting off, we're going to do the bicep curl. So curling up to the shoulders, make sure those knees are slightly bent, taking the pressure off the joints. That's it, taking nice deep breaths in. And remember, you can do these exercises without any weights at all. So just the movement alone will help with the joints and the muscles. So from there then, we're going to go into a lateral raise, lifting up as far as the shoulders and back down again, taking nice deep breaths in. If you find it too hard, what you can do is you can break it down and you can do one arm at a time. If you find it okay, you can introduce both hands and using the weights. 2 more. And last. last one. From there then, we're going to widen the legs. Bringing the weights to one side, hand on the hip, and then you're just going to gently just tilt to the side, feeling the stretch on the opposite side, and then back up. So working your obliques there into your waist. That's it. So just keep a slight little bend on the knee. And remember to just literally just tilt over to the side. Try not to lean forward. 2 more. And last one. Bringing the weights up and over to the other side. Little bend on that knee. Hand on the waist. Bring it down. So start off slow. And with each movement then, moving down a little bit further. And as you bring it down, you can almost feel it here as well, the tightness of those muscles working. That's it. Straight over to the side. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we're just going to pop the weights on the chair. So from that position then, just after working up the upper body, we're just going to bring the hand across the chest, stretching out that shoulder so it doesn't get too stiff. Bring it down and then over to the other side, just bringing it across the chest and just applying a little bit of pressure there so that you can feel that stretch. Excellent. Then using your towel, so a little trick for you, you can hold the towel, bring it behind, and then with the lower hand you can pull the top hand down, feeling the stretch into the back of your arm. Then releasing it, switch it to the other side, catch a hold, and pull down with the lower hand. So feeling that stretch through the back of the arm, through the triceps. Okay, so catching a hold of your weights again. This time we're going to hold it to the shoulders. We're going to push straight up over the head and back down again. If you find it too hard, you can do one arm at a time, like so. So both arms if you can. Stretching the arms out straight, try and straighten at the elbow and back down. Put a little bend in the knees for me. Excellent. And remember to breathe. Nice deep breaths in and out. Well done. Pulling that belly button in. We need 2 more. And last one. And relax it down. From that position then, using your chair, if you can put the 2 weights into one hand, do for extra resistance. If not, we're just going to use one weight. We're going to bring one foot in front of the other, holding on for support and slightly lean forward. You're going to hold the weight out in front and then you're going to pull up to the chest and back down again. Pull up to the chest and back down again. Try and squeeze the shoulder blade in towards the center of the spine. As you do that, and do 2 more, and last one, and then we're going to come up, we're going to switch our feet position and change the weight to the other side. Holding on again for support, pull the belly button in, you're going to pull up and back down. Try and keep that elbow in by your side, sliding your elbow along the side of your body and squeezing the shoulder blade up and in towards the center of the body. That's it. I'm going to do 2 more. And last one. And up straight. So from that position then we're going to move down to our legs. So we're going to do a sumo squat. So like a plie, you're going to hold the weights at your chest, keeping a nice straight back. I want you to visualize as if you have a book resting on your head. You're going to squat down, bringing the knees out to the side, and then up straight again. So knees out wide, and then up straight again. So bring it as low as you can, and then up straight. So engaging that core, pull that belly button in, and feeling the stretch on the inside of your thigh. Excellent. Remember to breathe. And 2 more. And last one. Excellent, very good. So we're going to go down onto the floor. So if you have your mat or a towel that you can place down on the floor, you can do so now. Okay, so on the mat, what we're going to do is we're going to slowly come back down, lying on our back, and we're going to stretch out the legs. Slowly take a deep breath in, and stretch the hands out over the head till they reach the floor if they can. Then exhale back down, and bring it down by your side. Deep breath in. Try and reach the floor over your head with your fingertips, and then exhale back down. We'll do that once more. Stretch it right out. Reach the floor using your fingertips, and then back down. From there then, we're going to turn our hands up. We're going to slide our fingertips along the floor till they meet overhead, and then exhale back down to your side. Inhale up, slide your fingertips along the floor, and then exhale back down. So a good one to get mobility into the shoulder and the flexibility, bringing the hands together, and then exhale back down. From there then, what we're going to do is draw the heels up towards our sitting bones. We're going to bring our hands onto our thighs, looking straight up at the ceiling. You're going to come up, breathe out, try and touch the knees, and then back down again. So even coming up just a little bit with the hands is fine. So just come up as far as you can, breathing out, and inhale back down. So engaging your core as you do this, and inhale back down. Exhale, and inhale back down. Meet 2 more. And down, and last time, exhale up, and inhale back down. So from there then, we're going to place our hands onto the floor. Bring our heels in a little bit closer, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a bridge. So we're going to lift the hips off the floor so that you're in a straight line from your knees down to your shoulders, engaging your hamstrings at the back of your thighs and your glute muscles here as well. Also engage your core, so keep it nice and tight, and then drop down again. Lifting up, and relax. Exhaling up, and inhale back down. So we're going to do 2 more of those. And the last one. Exhale up, and relax it back down. So we've got to work the hamstrings. Sometimes they get a little bit tight. So we're going to straighten up the leg. I want you to catch a hold of it and then pull it towards you. If you find it hard, catch a hold of your towel again, wrap it around, and pull it towards you. Hold in that stretch, and you should feel that stretch all the way from the back of the knee down through your hamstring and through your glutes. Bend the knee and drop it down. Straighten out the other, wrap the towel around, or if you can catch a hold of the leg, just pull it towards you. Hold in that stretch. Take a nice deep breath in and out. And then relax it. So from there, what we're going to do is we're going to bring our legs up into a nice box position. And we're going to try and keep that knee in line with the hips and try not to let the ankle go too high over the knees. Bringing your hands straight up into the air, and what we're going to do is we're going to work the brain again with this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to do opposite arm with opposite leg. We're going to stretch them out as close to the floor as we can, and then we're going to bring it back to the starting position. So take your time with this one. Opposite arm with opposite leg, You're going to stretch it out, close to the floor as you can, and then bring it back center. To the other side, you're going to stretch it out, and back to the start position. Stretch it out, and then back to the center. Do it twice more. Stretch it out, and then back center, and then the other side. Stretch it out, and then back center. From that position then I want you to catch hold of your knees and pull in. Just giving your back a little bit of a stretch, relaxing through the hips, and give it a little rock and a sway from side to side. Bring the legs down. I want you to catch a hold of your weights. So keeping the weights close by your side. You're going to bring it into a chest press. So holding the weights up as far up towards the shoulder. So you're going to hold the weights and you're going to point them up towards the ceiling. You're going to stretch out the arms, bringing the weights together over the chest and then back down to the floor. Pushing straight up, squeeze the chest muscles and then open up, dropping your elbows back down to the floor. Push up, breathe out. Inhale down as you stretch. Exhale up. And inhale back down. Do 2 more. And the last one, pushing up, straighten out those arms, bring the weights together and relax. So the next exercise, again holding onto the weights, we're going to hold the weights together this time. Separate them a little bit. And then we're going to bring it down by your ears, keeping your elbows pointing towards the ceiling, and then you're going to straighten up fully. Down by your ears, and then straighten up fully. So taking your time as you bring the weights down by your ears, you don't want to be hitting the head, and then up straight. Need 2 more. And then last one. And then bring it down. Place the weights at the side. I want you to catch a hold of the leg. And then I want you to swing yourself up into a sitting position. So to finish off, we're just going to do a few more stretches. So we're going to bring the legs out in front. I want you to point the toes towards you. And taking a deep breath in, stretching up, and then you're going to exhale forward, catching a hold of your feet if you can. If not, just bring it as far as you can. And roll it, bring the hands up, deep breath in, and then exhale forward, bringing the hands up, and relax. So looking over your shoulder, holding that stretch, so you can give it a little bit of a push there. And center, and then to the other side, again, just a little push. And center, ear down. And up center, and to the other side. And chin tucked in. And up center. For the upper back between your shoulder blades, you're going to push your hands together. You're going to reach forward and roll in the shoulders and reach and stretch. That's it. From there then, what you're going to do is you're going to bring your leg in, lean forward, holding that stretch, and switch over, lean forward, and what we're going to do is we're going to place that leg over the straight leg, and I want you to hug your knee in towards your chest, stretching out through the hip so the leg can come off the floor, or even just holding it in as close as you can. And then the other. So any of these stretches you can do throughout the day. holding them for a little bit longer to improve your flexibility, or if you're tight anywhere, try and kind of focus in on that area and try and stretch it out. That's it, and over time you'll find that you'll get further with the stretch on those. So to finish off, we're going to take a nice deep breath in, breathing in. You're going to reach up and you stretch, slightly come to the side, and up center, exhale down, and last time, deep breath in, over to the other side, and exhale. So well done to everyone who took part today. Stay tuned for the next video.